Hello, Wanderers! Oh my gosh, my golly, my Jesus. So apparently, this is gonna be a very interesting stream, I dare say. The reason why I say this, of course, is apparently, I'm not sure why, but, well, number one, my internet seems to be okay. However, a new problem has developed, which is a little strange. And that new problem is apparently my microphone is wanting to be a little bit on the fritz, meaning it's... if I sit in a certain position in my chair, I can get the microphone to work. But if I decide to, of course, move from said position, the microphone decides it does not want to play nicely, which that's, I don't know what that is. So I might be having to look or order possibly a new cable for my headsets. I mean, I haven't really used it that much though, that's the thing. Like I do, like, well, I mean, I play a lot of games, I do a lot of speak-ins on the streams, but when I'm not on stream, I am not using it, so that's nice. That's why I like to do system checks. But apparently this is one that has developed, apparently today. So, such fascination. Such rivetingness. So I guess it's gonna be the Hunchback of Notre Dame, currently. Oh my god, it's just... I'll see. You know, I'll have to fiddle around maybe a little bit after stream. Or what have you, but the show will go on. But I know, you know, streaming with, you know, actual words, speakages, is very important. And fortunately, I don't think I have a backup microphone I can easily plop in. Which is also another... you know, a little problem. A little problem is skis. I might have to invest in maybe a backup just in case, but I feel like that's gonna be a little horrifying. Ugh. Alright, anyway, let us see if I can actually, you know, get through this stream. I swear to God, if it's not one problem, it is but another. Like, as soon as I lean back in my chair, this microphone kind of stops working. So, it's scufferonis. So what are we doing today, though? Pushing past a little bit of the technical difficulties. Oh. No, hold on. Mr. Microphone, there we go. See, it already did a little cutout there. Oh, this is gonna be scufferonis indeed. Alright, well, we're gonna be playing some Project Zomboid, and I'm gonna be trying my best to, you know, do things and do stuffs. Probably collect a little bit of wood. And then move on to maybe clearing a path towards the mall. Because the mall does look a little exciting. But, I mean, with this microphone, I mean, we're about to find out. I mean, I haven't really played around a lot with my microphone, to be honest. It is like one of those things that needs like a little audio adapter. But I don't think it's going bad, per se. But I know the cable... I don't know, I mean, it could be a loose cable, but everything's stocked in. Oh, difficulties. So many difficulties. Alright, we're gonna try to go through, though. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go, Project Zomboid. But yeah, this is a new development. My gosh. Oh, like I said, if it's not one thing, it is but another. But I haven't adjusted any of my settings, which does make it a little... fascinating. I do have, though, a little thingy that lets me know I'm a little audio adapter guy when I am speaking. It's just, you know, like I said, it might cut out a little bit. So I named the stream really well, which is Defcon 1. Oh boy. And usually what I do to monitor my sound, well, I don't want to have that activated. So I don't have my audio, I think, set up properly. It just runs through the desktop audio. Yeah, I have to do some system checks after stream. Oh man, this is gonna be just so weird. So I want to turn my neck to my left to read chat, but that's gonna be a little difficult. Because the position I have to be in, like I said, is like I'm literally hunched over my keyboard. And I usually like to lean back, you know, just a little bit. Oh. I mean, I don't know why it would be, though. Messing up. Oh. Like I said, if it's not one thing, it is but another. The debauchery that just unfolds in these streams. I mean, this week is just a week of scuffness. Yeah, I think I might have to order a backup cable, because I don't have an actual backup cable. I don't know why. You know, I am a person that knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to technology. I dare say. But I'll definitely... Oh, boy. I'll have to keep abreast of it. So it might be, you know, a little tricky to go ahead and navigate through it. But, you know, as soon as my microphone cuts out, I mean, it's just... Oh. Microphones is but a necessity when it comes to streaming. I mean, I could be, you know, one of those streamers that don't actually speak like 90% of the time. But I'm not really a fan of those streamers. You know, I feel like when it comes to streaming, I would have to entertain. And entertain I must. Or at least, you know, attempt to entertain. Problems. Just problem. I'm just not catching any breaks this week. But you know what? We have been, to be fair, getting really lucky on a lot of the streamages. Like, our internet's, you know, has been fine for like a couple months. Microphone's been working. It's just... It's the things one takes for granted that you're just... It's just something. Oh. I miss the days where I could just, you know, stream and not have to worry about anything. Glorious days indeed. But apparently this day is going to be quite something. But, I mean, if it's a loose cable, I mean, it's hardware. So I can't just reset the computer and it fixes itself. Amazing. Alright, I'm just gonna chop wood. Chop wood and think about my life choices. Which, you know, of course, they're usually good. I mean, I do make some mighty fine choices, but it's just like, it would have been nice if there was, you know, some heads up about, you know, microphone problems. Why did I just get maintenance chopping down trees? What is that? Why is that a thing? How am I maintaining trees? These beautiful, amazing trees have been maintained, and I don't know how to feel about it. But I suppose it could be worse. Perhaps. I guess I could be... Well, I mean, technically, if I'm cutting down a tree, I'm technically unmaintenancing the tree. Or, but then again, if I'm cutting down a tree, I am maintaining the field, though. It's just the tree itself is not being maintained. So many thoughts. So many logical things. Alright, I think this may or may not be enough. So let's just, you know, slap the log here. I really don't... I want to adjust my position, but I know it's going to cut out the microphone for some stupid reason. I mean, it's just, I have noise gates. I have, you know, a bunch of other things. It's not that, though. It legitimately is just this weirdness. The life of a streamer and or content creator. It is but always a roll of the die. Mr. Logs, can I pick both of you up and make my life a little bit simpler? Can I sit... Hold on, let me see if I can adjust my position. I usually like to sit cross-legged. Or I think older people know it as Indian style, which I never really understood. There we go, that's a little bit more comfortable. I just know I'm going to feel it in the neck here. But I have but a strong neck, one of great fortitude. But not as strong as your mom's, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's go ahead and collect our wood. Can I drink coffee from this position? Oh boy, hold on here. Oh, that is a very warm coffee. Okay, so I can drink from this position. It's just... oh, the life. The life of a struggling artist. But yeah, I guess this is my wake-up call to maybe get, like, a backup. I mean, it's been a great headset. I've had it for, I think, like, 2-ish years. What me thinks it's possibly the cable more than the box itself. Or the actual inner workings of the headset. That would be awful. Because for the longest time, I've been trying to find, like, a great gaming headset. Or just, like, a headset in general. And this one, I do enjoy quite a bit. It's not a gaming, though, headset, I think. It's a broadcaster microphone. With, you know, some extra OBS settings. But it's just weird that it's deciding to be a little flaky. I mean, sometimes it's just a simple, like, rotating of the, cables. Because, like I said, I mean, it's a loose cable. I have gotten my money's worth. Because if you figure... one maybe hour for, like, $1... I mean, that's a great investment right there. I've definitely gotten over... I think it was, like, a total of... $200-ish, but that came with the headset, the cable, and also the little box thing. So there is quite a bit to it. Did I not cut enough trees? No, actually, why am I asking myself that question? It's never enough trees. It never truly is. Oh, boy. I'm so glad that my little audio box, though, tells me if my microphone works or not. Let's see, that's a 3B. That's a bush, really? You gonna bush me like this? Let's see, we've got this tree here. I think I got a few more logs. I have the inside of my base I need to figure out, but I don't really know what to do precisely in that avenue. Which, you know, does come into a little bit of a problem. So I think that was the original plan. Figure out what to do on the inside first. And then move on. Alright, I got like 11 sheet rope still. And all the trees are like scattered. Let's see. Let's collect these logs. So let's do some light tree stuff, I think. Well, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what do I have. Oh, okay. Hold on. Apparently I leaned in too much. So I have like the golden spot that I have to be in for my microphone to work. This is phenomenal. Okay. Let's see. I've got an upstairs I have to figure out what to do with, and I'm not sure. I've got like a little gaming room. I've got a little bathroom. Oh, the bathroom. That's right. And these bathrooms, I mean, it takes up a lot of stuff. You know what? I might just have to chop down some more trees. Let me find maybe this stuff down here. This is a nice looking cluster. So, you know what? Let's just chop down some of this stuff. That is a little crazy. That's just, I can't catch a break this week. My God. But we weather the storm. I am a man not so easily deterred. I wonder though if I can overnight ship the cabling. I really hope though it's the cabling and not something else. Ooh. That's the thing with technology. It could be a lot of things, especially when it comes to like hardware. Software can also be annoying, but hardware, I mean, I guess technically hardware would be a little bit easier to deal with. Hello, Arcade. Welcome in. How fares the day? I still apparently have some microphone issues. So I'm just going to try to push through as well as I can. It's apparently if I shift certain positions, it'll go ahead and cut out for some reason. I didn't have this issue yesterday. So this is a new breaking news issue. Ooh. Such craziness. It's never a dull moment though in these streams, I will admit. But right now I have to like really be hunched over my keyboard. So it's this, I think this stream is gonna hurt a little bit. 50-50, my video is around 60 views after the 22-hour mark. Oh, that's cool. I'm lucky if I ever break, I think like 5-10 viewers in my videos. That's kind of like where I'm at for my stuff. But I also understand like the way I do it is very different from most creators. And also a lot of my audience comes for shorts instead of long form. So with that being said, I mean, technically, on long form, it's about like 10, I think. Whereas in shorts, I mean, it can easily be over like 1,000. I mean, that being said, I think YouTube analytics, last I casually looked at, said I was getting around like 20,000 people to come back to my channel and look at stuff. But again, that's shorts. Shorts is not the way to build really a community, from what I've noticed, because, you know, people, well, I mean, a shorts community, you have people that stay within the shorts. Whereas, like, going over to, like, long form, it's a different audience. Which, I mean, I remember that being slightly explained to me back when I started, but it's better to grow with shorts than it is long form. Like, everyone's, like, creator path is so different. I mean, there's no, like, one-trick pony to a bunch of stuff. It's crazy. But I mean, like I said, for my long form, I'm lucky if it even breaks like 5 to 10 viewers. But my mission remains true. So long as I entertain one person, my mission is accomplished. Because truth be told, I've kind of given up in YouTube being like financial thingies. Twitch though, I mean, Twitch was easy. And yet people tell me live stream is a lot harder than it is with the other stuff. I didn't use the publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers, so yeah, my mistake. Yeah, I mean, I've had it where that works better without publishing stuff to subscribers, and then other times, I mean, it's not. It's weird. Because, like, from what I also notice is some of the games I play, they do a lot better in viewership and activity. And other times, not so much. It's like all over the place. But again, it's being a variety streamer, you know, has that little effect on people. So I do realize, like, the trick is you only focus on one video game. And then you can slowly branch out. But the problem with that is it can backfire. To where if you stop playing the game people know you from, then they stop watching you completely. So it's weird. Again, it's not like a one thing works for everyone. It's all just trial and error, and you just have to figure it out on, you know, on your own, basically. My videos are always around 2K views in one day, I guess. See, that is great. I don't have that, at least, again, with long... Well, even with shorts. Not always. But like I said, I'm not really too concerned in that department. I am, like, dying right now. My guy is so hungry. I should probably eat some food. But yeah, it's probably short-form content. I release stream VODs. I'm not niche down. I'm just breaking all the rules. But, I mean, the thing of it is I enjoy it still, regardless. I did get a little burnt out because I have been trying to push through a lot of just the back content. And it's just... Just trying to push through, get all those videos, and edit them quickly. It's just, ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at you! A 5-stream streak. My God, you're a growing boy. I think I've gotten one of those, like, once. I still don't really watch a lot of streamers too often. It's usually, like, during the weekends. But usually it's because the streamers I want to watch are playing the same game that I'm playing, and that messes with me so much with, like, the audio. It's like, oh, I hear this thing happening, but it's not happening to me, it's happening to the person I'm watching. Which is usually on, like, Dead by Daylight. Or it's, like, something a little bit more cozy. I don't know, I'm not the best when it comes to that. Alright, let's see. Where's my sheet ropes? Let's put some of these bad boys back. Alright, let me see if I can drink some coffee. My God, like I said, this is gonna be so scuffy wuffies. I really have to get that. Oof. I gotta get that cable and see if it is the cable. Weird that it's... Like, if I lean back, it causes the problem. If I lean too forward, it causes the problem. But if I stay within a certain golden area, my microphone works. Technology. I just need a backup. That's all I need. And hope it's the cabling. I mean, I'm pretty certain it is the cabling. But it's just weird that it would just randomly... Yeah, but then again, I guess that is just technology. Things just randomly stop working, even though they've been working consistently for, like, ever. Did I just put my axe back? Axe is back? Okay. I'm watching a lot of Project Zomboid, to be honest. Yeah, I watch, like, a little bit of Project Zomboid stuff. I know a lot of people enjoy watching more of, like, those, I think it's like challenge videos that people do. For me, personally, I like more of, like, the lore and story videos than just, like, the game itself. I don't know why, I've always liked playing the video games than watching someone play, but it used to not always be like that. When I was growing up, I always watched my brother play video games, because, like, my computer was always, like, the hand-me-down, and it could never play the stuff that he was playing. And then eventually, I could play the video games. My brother went ahead and played, and I was like, oh, amazing. And it was really great, nice. But after probably, like, all of that in my youth, I'm just like, I'm done. I wanna experience all the things I couldn't experience. It's funny how life kind of just does that. I don't even like that game. But you don't like Zomboid? Is that what you just said? Even though you make content for it? I don't think I mentioned another game. Nah, I hate that game. PZ. So you actually don't like Project Zomboid. I see so many problems with debug, fog, etc. Oh, I can understand, like, the back end dealing with the game can be crazy. But I understand, like, Project Zomboid is, like, a very big sandboxy game. And it is fun, and the world and lore is fun. But definitely gameplay-wise, I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with it. Especially with like build 42, some people are saying it's like not as fun as build 41. To me, you gotta have like a balance of action and like cooldown. That's like the golden era. But no, definitely Project Zomboid is an acquired taste for sure. Because I used to... I mean, I bought this game when it released and just played it off and on. And that was about it. Because like when I first started Project Zomboid, it was like, this game is boring. I've got nothing to do with it. And then now I'm kind of like digging it, but I mean it really is a heavy reliance on you making your own fun because the game itself, you know, struggles in that little department. You know, just a little bit. I have right now 1,200 hours. Oh, so you're like one of those people that'll have like a bazillion hours, and then you leave like a Steam review that's like negative, and it's like the game is boring. I always love looking at those Steam reviews. Which, I mean, it's... A lot of the time it's just like the jokiness of it, but other times some people are like really serious, and it's like, brother, everything has a shelf life. Hello there, Mr. Robot. Ooh, you got hit with every word that I blocked. Get out of here, Robot. Look at that. Just deleting these robots left and right. Oh man, this is a little bit of a painful position for me, but you know what? I'm making a sacrifice, my personal sacrifice, so that others can enjoy amazingness. I keep forgetting to eat food, and I feel like I'm going to die. I don't want to be like that one person that I saw on a YouTube short that died of starvation. I don't want to be that. My guy's been doing good. We've been surviving pretty well, but funny enough, there's some people that will be like, oh, my guy survived for like a year. And then people make fun of him because it's literally just him chilling inside of like his trailer, not doing anything. See, I like the mixture of like the combat stuff. Like, I mean, I don't expect to live for like a year with the way that I play. Even with the skill journal, it doesn't matter. I still end up dying the malarkey. And I wouldn't have it any other way. It builds character. Grows hair on your chest. Makes you a man. Crazy. For me, PZ is a good place for learning how to create locations, design, etc. I can make army stuff, survivor stories. Yeah, like the modding tools for Zomboid are really, really nice. I'm not sure how easy it is to get into like modding or doing all that stuff. I've dabbled in like the Source engine, and I've messed also with the Unreal Engine. From my understanding though, some people complain that Project Zomboid is like held together with like duct tape and chewing gum. I mean, there is that. But what independent engine that's custom isn't held together by chewing gum and duct tape and, you know, prayers to every deity known to mankind? It's just always like that. Alright, I think I collected all of my wood. Alright, we're good. I'm still surviving too. Oh. I really want to sit in a more comfortable position, but I just can't. I wonder if I can try to get like a backup microphone, but I don't know. It's so expensive. But I think I could have the funds to get like a full replacement set just in case. I don't think I need a replacement for the audio box though. Oh. I'm using my peripherals to read chat. That's how scuff it is. Honestly, I understand why a lot of people like face cam viewers or face cam streamers. You don't get to see all the reactions and that. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see it. Not at all. Alright, my water bottle's done. I've got... Oh, did I replace? I got 19 sheet ropes. Okay, so I just need to put one in there. One problem with this, for me, more videos equals more hype. Yeah, I mean, see, that's the problem that you kind of run into with content creation that I've noticed, to a degree. The more videos you release, the more viewers and stuff you kind of get, like, shoveled towards you. Because that's, like, the thing with my stuff, is I post generally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday. As soon as I don't post on certain days, everything just immediately tanks. Like, all the viewership and everything. Like, it's kind of... Well, at least that's my audience in my experience. There are some audiences that hang around, like, for a while, or like everything, or all the videos are like front-loaded, so all your audience watches it as soon as it releases, and then I mean, it pivots out. It's just strange. I mean, from what I've heard, like, not even the people that design the algorithm for YouTube even understand how it works. Which probably explains why some people explode 10 years later. Which is, you know, wild to me. But it is what it is. The main thing is, as long as you're creating stuff and you thoroughly enjoy it, I mean, you're in that golden era of creation. If you're just creating it for the sake of making money from it, I mean, that's just like, I don't know, you get like faster burnout possibly. Being like one of those content farms. Ooh. Content farms, my gosh. But I mean, I understand, like, I mean, that's like my biggest fears. I don't want to turn that, like, it's kind of like conflicting or contradictory, I guess, in my mindset. I want to make a livelihood through content creation, but I also don't want to turn this into a job. Even though technically one could argue it is a job. I do have to show up on time. I do have to be consistent. I do have to engage with the community. I am getting paid. So it's... I mean, it doesn't feel like a job, though. I mean, sometimes I will admit, I mean, it can be if I'm not feeling 100%. Or if I run into, you know, a bunch of tech problems and it's like, ugh. Well, I mean, it's fun. It's fun just, you know, being able to do whatever you want to do, and you make money from it. That's the feeling. That's the riding high. The golden era of any job. I see so much comments like, I think Indie Stone should offer you a job, or at least pay for you such cool content. Well, that's good that you have, like, a lot of people that are passionate for the stuff that you do. I don't really run into too many of those content, or comments. I run into, like, a lot of nice comments on, like, the shorts, and also a little bit on long form. But, I mean, they're rare. Getting likes and comments on my stuff is very rare. So, you know, take hold of those people, you know, engaging with your stuff. It is but a blessing. Alright, I'm starting to be able to not see anything. Let's fill up our water bottles here. There we go. Oh, such great water. I'm gonna have to figure out the tiles. But no, that's good. I'd rather handle positive comments than negative content, or comments. I've worked in the service industry, so a lot of negative comments just kind of roll off my back. It's like, oh, you're one of those, like, Karens that I've had to experience in my life. Oof. And no one likes to deal with a Karen. Not even a Karen, I believe, even wants to deal with themselves. But no, it's good that your community actually seems to be very healthy, and they want you to do more. But that's the other problem too. It's never enough. They want more and more. The cycle never truly finishes until you but put in the towel. Well, I mean, you can always take breaks, but I don't know, some people say when you take breaks, the problem you run into is, you know, people just kind of forget about you. The world is very, and not really disposable, but like forgetful. Like if you're not in someone's, you know, content feed for like 3 days, they're like, my God, I haven't seen you in like 30 years. I only saw 2 haters or 1, so good ratio. Yeah, that's how I am. I have, like, surprisingly enough, with, like, the comments and also the like to negative, like, ratio, it's really good. It's like 90% positive, 95% positive, I'd say. Which is, I mean, the best. Because to me, it's like, it's hitting the right audience, and people are, like, digging the content, which is great, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to provide entertainment for people. You want to brighten people's days up, make them think. Like, if you're just posting something and, like, everyone hates it. Ooh. But usually, I mean, I don't see a lot of, like, I guess, videos that I watch. There's a lot of, like, hateful comments. It really depends, though, on the subject matter. Like, if you're, you know, of course, in politics or dramas or what have you, I mean, you'll run into it, I think, a lot more. But if you're just creating artwork that isn't AI, I guess I should put that little, you know, little asterisk there. People generally, I think, are okay with stuff. Your audience is plus 25-year-olds. I think I'm in that bracket too. Isn't it like 25 to like 34? Or 35. I'm around that wheelhouse is like the brunt of it. And then it's a little bit more and a little bit less underneath it. You're old though, Dutch? Oh, okay, Laurels. Welcome in. How fares the day? We have a little bit of a still semi-scuffed stream, Laurels. So this is going to be interesting. So the internet is fine. But my microphone is deciding to cut out if I lean too far back or too far forward. So I'm Notre Daming the hunchback position right now. It's beautiful. I already feel it a little bit in my neck. Ugh. It's just, ugh. I need to order, like, I think a spare cable. This thing has been running ever since my computer's on. I don't know if that's technically how it's supposed to be. But, you know, I make do. It's fine. I'm a man used to suffering. Maybe one day my suffering will pay off. Or, you know, maybe not. You know, sometimes that does happen, too. Ugh. We were doing the NYT puzzles. They were hard today. Oh, very nice. I don't think I've really looked at a newspaper in a very long... Well, a virtual newspaper I've seen. But, like an actual newspaper? I mean, I forget those things even exist nowadays. Because I think a lot of those companies switched over to where it's just all digitized newspapers. Which, I mean, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. Where was this tiling? Was this diagonal tiling? I don't even remember what this tiling was. Mr. Tiling, what were you? White diagonal tiles. Okay, I'm glad I can just check to see if that's what it is. Oh boy, where is it? White diagonal. There it is. Beautiful. We should get our bathroom done. And I think I was going to put something... I don't remember what I was going to put something in there. Was this a cabinet? That does seem a little weird. Or maybe a potted plant? I think maybe a potted plant would go hard over here. But I don't think I can just build one. Can I just build a potted plant? Let's see. Let's see. I need dirt, shovel. Oh, okay. It's just easier to take potted plants. All right. I'm glad I figured this out. It's a puzzle app? Oh, it's a puzzle app. Oh, okay. I see how it is. You and your puzzle apps. My sister-in-law's too busy watching Love Island, so he couldn't do the crossword puzzles. That is a very fascinating issue. You're getting puzzle blocked by Love Island. Ooh. My brother and sister-in-law call me and another guy, and we do 8 different puzzles a night. That is wild. Can't relate. It's mostly just us yelling at each other. I mean, that's family. That's just how normal family works. Alright, I need to figure out how I am even doing my upstairs right here. I mean, do I want to do a railing? I mean, I have a railing over here. I do a railing this way, but I have no idea what I'm doing over here still. That is still my main problem. Oh, I also have that little hole right there. I mean, I could do storage. I could do, like, another bedroom, but why do I need another bedroom? I'm all alone. It's just me. Probably. Well, it's nice that you have, you know, a lot of your family doing stuff like that. Because, I mean, I can't relate at all to that. My family doesn't really do a lot of that stuff. Oh, I could build bookshelves. I guess I'm building bookshelves. Oh, because at least I can transfer my books, actually. So yeah, let's do that. Is that plank pile? For right now. For right now, it is a plank pile. Oh boy, I'm moving around a little bit. Uh-oh. I mean, I really don't understand why this... You know, I'll stop complaining about my microphone. You know, I'm just gonna eat the suffering. I'm just gonna eat it. Oh, it is not delicious. Plank pile supporters unite. Oh my god, Laurels. Oh my god. Oh, the planks. Oh, actually, I can just go for the normal, I think, build menu. Where's my normal carpentry? Where is it? Plank me? Oh, okay. Thanks, Laurels. Always with the planks. Alright, that looks good. Oh, wasn't I... Hold on here. Wasn't I gonna add a wall here? Wasn't I gonna section this off? I feel like I was actually going to section this off. Yeah, that's right. I was going to section this off. So I can section this off. And have like a little, I don't know, smart area? Smart area. That's, you know, that's the correct terminology, sure. Ooh, do I do this? How do I want to do this? Archway there? Yeah, I think the archway right there would actually look nice. There we go. Alright, we'll pull a little archway there, and I'll have, like, some more bookshelves. You know, we're going to very, like, bookstore-y type of vibes inside of my house. I like how this game is about surviving the zombie world, and most of it is spent you doing building like it's The Sims. Okay, Laurels. All right there. Okay, slow your roll there. Alright, I fight zombies, but, you know, I end up building things. Okay, what can I say? I am a virtual architect. These are just the ways of me, I guess. That's the correct way. You know, I do like The Sims and the building. It's just, I don't know, The Sims got boring. That's the problem. It just got boring. Simulators can get really boring. I will say, too, Zomboid, I mean, it does get really boring. But I do view it as a challenge in trying to figure out how to keep the ball rolling when it comes to this. Because it is a nice, you know, you gotta get outside of your comfort zone. And you gotta exercise them, you know, artistic chops in the entertainment fields. That's how you gotta do it, Laurels. Alright, is this the same one or is this the same one? Hold on here. Oh, stop it. I don't even know if these technically count as an actual wall. It says, like, extra wall. Or can I just walk through... Oh, I can just walk through the wall detail. Oh, okay. I'm just walking through the wall detail. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't exist. Okay. You know, I'm a simple man. I like to build things and, you know, take stock in my work. However, I like archways too because, you know, sometimes I like the open concept. You know, this is pretty nice. However, these archways don't technically exist because I can just walk through them. I mean, you're supposed to walk through the archways, but look at this. Look at this. We can't have proper archways in this game. No, it's only just walls and windows and, you know, single door frames. You know, we really need to petition to have, I don't know, better building stuff in this game. Join me in the fight against, I guess, architectural support in Project Zomboid. Yes, we need proper archways. Riots. Okay, that's fine. It's in build 42. You know, it doesn't matter. Hold on. Jesus. Okay, well, see right there, my microphone, I knew it cut out a little bit, and that's because I had to turn and look at my hold on, I gotta move the Come on, Mr. Microphone. There you go. See, if I'm moving around too much, it's cutting out. Oh, this is not... I don't get it. I mean, to be fair, it is a splitter with the way how it's supposed to work. But, I mean, I barely move this cable. It stays in the same positions, usually. But it has been a little chilly in my room, so, I mean, it does... makes sense. Well, I don't know. I mean, technology should be a little warm, but not... Oh my god, there we go. Too egregiously warm. See, like I said, I'm moving just a little bit, and it just dies. Like I said, scuff scream. Scuff scream. Scuff stream. There we go. If I could speak properly, but you know, I'm dealing with neck... Oh my god, microphone. How did my life turn into such craziness? And I'm curious if I reset my computer, if that would fix it, but I really think it's a hardware problem. Oh, it's fine. This is what happens when Dutch gets in the van, drives to the town, sees zombies, turns around, and goes home. Now, look, I just need more shotgun shells. That's it, Laurels. That's all it is. But archways aren't build 42. See, I need more stuff. The Sims build 42? Oh my god. I mean, I saw that there was a lot of stuff in build 42. And I was like, ooh. That would be fun building. And that's like, oh god, it's gonna be forever. I sure wish I could. You can in build 42. Okay, you know what's a problem? Is it an old one? I'm not sure what that means, Laurels. Like microphone? No, it's the same one I use. I think it's just, you know, I'm getting hit with technology. Where it's just the technology is messing up a little bit. You know, it's fine. I'm just, you know, sitting awkwardly in my chair, suffering for all of you for entertainment. Well, not you're not entertaining. Well, I mean, you are entertaining me. I'm entertaining. I'm in the hot seat. All right, let's just build this right here. I haven't played Zomboid in a hot minute. Oh my god, Laurels. How could you? How could you not play Zomboid? But then again, I mean, I play this every week. It's fine. I will be the driving force of your Project Zomboid-ness. Nis? You know what, Nis? Project Zomboid-ness. Alright, I got my piece of paper in front of me, so it'll mark down times. We're good. It's just as long as I don't move, you know, I just have to imagine myself that I'm being, you know, stalked by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Because I think they're vision-based. Yeah, I'm pretty certain T-Rexes are vision-based. Oh, boy. Or I could be the silent streamer. Ooh. Like everyone else. That would be such a terrible VOD to watch, though. I mean, I hope that my VODs are I mean, some people actually It's crazy because, like, some of the VODs on YouTube, people do watch all the way through, and I'm just surprised by that. Like, some of my Chivalry 2 ones, people watched. It's mind-blowing. Absolute mind-blowing. I mean, I have it there just in case. So, I mean, it's not like it's gonna... Well, I mean, I guess you could make the argument it does hurt the channel. Because... But then again, I've always heard, YouTube does videos independently. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Looks like the last update was June 1st. Oof. I've done that with your old streams to lull me to sleep. Oh, really? You know what? I feel like that's what a lot of people do as well. Hold on. How's this bookcase? That looks like nasty right there. I could put a bookcase here, maybe right here, right here. That seems a little weird. Maybe I should start transferring over books and figure things out. Was I gonna put a couch here? Was that the original plan? I don't remember. Actually, I need to move this chair. That's what I'm doing. I'm moving this chair. This chair's going somewhere. This chair can sit in... Ooh, the chair could go maybe right there. Or get a little cozy in the corner. I always like the cozy corner seats, but that messes up everything else. Because this is definitely like more office area, but I don't really need an office. Alright, I may have made some mistakes in my study. But you know what? That's okay. You know what? We're just gonna put the furniture right there. It's not like I can sit in it, okay? I'd rather have the bookcases first. I might have to redo this. But for now, it's good enough. It's good enough. Kay listens to COD videos to sleep and Splinter Cell for some reason. That is actually a little wild, I will say. Like, is it multiplayer? Like, ones that he listens to? Or is it, like, something else? Because that would be crazy if it's, like, multiplayer videos of Call of Duty. Because you know back in the day, those people were just unhinged. Just gun noises. That... Okay, you know what? I have to answer a follow-up question now with that. Was Kay in the military? I feel like I have to ask that question. It's a very, you know, I guess on-theme question to ask. But how does gunshots, like, how... I mean, there's got to be something there. Like, was he just used to listening to gunshots growing up? And then, you know, he just finds it soothing? Because that's crazy. Most people I know usually just do ambience. And that's really about it. I mean, I will say, I have fallen asleep to maybe, like, one... I think it was, like, a battlefield. Like, World War I battlefield thingy. So that... I mean, I can understand it to a degree. He went to boot camp for the Navy. Reminds him of not... Okay. I don't think Kay is old enough to have been in Nam. Okay? But that would be wild, because if... I mean, wouldn't Kay then be 60? He'd be 60 or 70 if he was in Vietnam. Or he was stationed in modern-day Vietnam. That would make more sense than Kay fighting in Vietnam. Otherwise, I have to call you a Grandpa Shagger. There, Laurels. If, you know, he actually served in the Vietnam. So when you say Nam, everyone thinks of the Vietnam War, not just, you know, the country. It's not how it works around these parts. Alright, I gotta eat food. I'm gonna need to go on like a food run. My gosh. I need more food. Let's see. Oh, it's soup. Well, at least we're not dealing with crunchy soup. I always like that. But I mean, that does make sense, being in the military and then listening to, like, maybe combat stuff. But, nah, he didn't stay in boot camp, apparently. Oh. Oh, was he one of those people? Was he one of those? He just played a lot of Call of Duty growing up. Okay. That's still, though, a little crazy. Listening to just, you know, gunshots to fall asleep to. But hey, if it works, it works. Who am I to judge? I mean, seriously, I'm like the person that has probably the absolute worst sleep quality out of every single person here. I will admit that. Something happened, I can't remember what, and they wanted him to redo boot camp all over again. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. I wonder what that would have been. I have very limited knowledge when it comes to, like, boot camps and stuffs. This was, like, 18 years ago. Well, I mean, if that was the case, I mean, he had to have been discharged. I mean, it could be, like, a medical reason. It could be, like, some sort of training that was just somehow skipped. Oh, there's a fancy green rug in here. More fake things. All right. Carpentry books, I feel like... Actually, no, that could be magazines. Let's throw in carpentry books. Well, let's do it this way. I need crates. All of my overflow books, I'm gonna need to throw into a crate. What's in these boxes? Oh, it's tiles. Oh my god, it's just more tiles. I can't do it. I can't get away from the frickin' tiles, man. The frickin' tiles, Scoobs. Oh my god, so many tiles everywhere. I think it was the swimming aspects. He just stinks. You know what? I understand that. I took swimming lessons, and I really never swam after that, and I almost drowned in a pool. So, you know, not a big fan of swimming either. I sink better than I swim. And I haven't been in a pool in, like, years. Like, decades. I want to say confidently, I haven't been in a pool for 15 plus years. I'm trying to think of... I don't think a jacuzzi either. Yeah, no, it's definitely been a while. I don't know, I'm just not a big, you know, swimmer guy. I like to stay indoors. That's about it. My extravaganceness that I would get from my house that I would consider, if I ever got rich, would be getting an actual bowling alley. Like a one-lane bowling alley. And throw it, like, in my basement. That's as far as I would go. I wouldn't get a jacuzzi or, like, a pool. I can jump in the pool and not go under. You can jump in a pool and not go under. You are a very, very tall person. That's what I have to say with that. That's a tall person thing. Or, unless you mean kiddie pool. I mean, you never know. Could be a kiddie pool. Not full-size pool. Alright, let's just put that box there. Also, I float super easy. Arms behind my head, legs crossed, just chilling. Yeah, that stuff freaks me out. I don't know. It's just, I think it's because, you know, since I've almost drowned, I don't want to float in water. I mean, I take baths, but even then... Well, I mean, it's kind of rare for me to take baths. I don't like to go, like, fully you know, down and have, like, me trying to float in the bathtub. Not really a great floater. Even though apparently people are very buoyant, from my understanding. Which is crazy. I mean, the human body is so weird. Maybe perhaps humanity is nothing more than a plank of wood. I mean, that does make sense. We do, like, planks of wood float. And you have also, you know, we're used everywhere. We're sturdy. We're firm. We can be turned into a lot of things. My God. Humanity was planks all along. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. One day you just wake up and you're like, I'm a plank of wood. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. But yeah, I mean, swimming is just not, it ain't me. Alright, so there's our carpentry. I don't have a full carpentry set of books, but I don't really care because my carpentry's maxed out. So let's do our cooking here. Oh, we only got one of that. Okay, so we got some holes in our cooking department. However, the rest of these books are overflow. I wonder if I can burn books. Because I don't need these books. I don't know what to do with them. Other than I could just fire stuff, I guess. I don't think I can rip up books and make them into, like, other things. I don't know. Alright, let's grab this. I don't think I even have a full set of anything. We'll do that, and we'll do some farming. I'm trying to keep this alphabetized as best I can. I think I got a full thing of fishing. And I am close to fishing stuff. Oh my God, I've survived for an hour in this position. I know I'm gonna feel this. I'm gonna have to play around, I think, a lot off stream with my microphone and see why it's just being dumb. So I usually just do a quick check, like 10 minutes before stream. I just assume things work, and apparently not in this economy. Alright, we got that farmy book. And I really don't have a good backup for a microphone. I've always done headsets. I do have my old headset, but that one's not really easy. And the quality is not, you know, the best. If you want to know the quality of my old microphone, you have to watch, like, one of my original streams back in the day. And then you'll see, like, how it went from that microphone to this one. Alright, let's throw these magazine stuffs over here. There we go. Oh, we're getting better. But you don't think so? Okay. So I feel like I'm running into a lot of items I don't need anymore. But I don't know what to do. Let's see. So we got first aid books are next. I think there's a bookstore somewhere. I think I crossed paths with it, panicking. But I gotta figure out where it is. I think you can burn, like, newspapers and magazines to start, like, campfires as, like, tinder. So I'm sure it is possible. Oh, look at that! First aid, we're only missing one book and no overflow. Oh, that's great. Phenomenal. So there's that. So now I gotta figure out what to do with this. You know, maybe... I mean, I wanted to do some razzle-dazzle right here. But then I have to have, like, an empty space. And then I have, like, 1 bookshelf, 2 bookshelves. So I like this little dynamic here. But it's just, it's messing things up. I gotta move this. I gotta have it on the back wall. Let's see here. Yeah, that's gonna be, I think, a lot better. So we'll do the back wall here. I guess maybe I move these for now. And then I have just that side to put some stuff there. It's not the best library design, I admit. But I'd rather deal with stuff facing southeast than facing like northwest. So I want to face things this way instead of that way. It's just easier. That's like the problems though sometimes with, you know, these types of games. Especially like Zomboid. Or just top-down games in general. Gotta make sure you got the correct angle. Plus you miss out on some like cool details that you usually can't see. Alright, and then we got these two, and I got overflow of the fishing. The beautiful fishing. Alright, let's see here. I mean, we are doing, like, pretty okay in there. I gotta figure out, though, I have a fancy rug, but what is... Which way does it face? So I could put it in the game room. Oh, I still got some more stuffs. Alright, let's see. We'll get these. And then I've got some magazines. But those magazines are ooh! I could put the filing cabinet in my office. That makes sense. Because I have a bunch of anointed maps, but I don't know what no, I could put the anointed maps here. Or maybe the filing cabinet. Ooh, the filing cabinet can actually go right here. Okay, I've got some ideas. I still need to find a computer. I want to put a little computer also in this area. Alright, so we got forging over here. How am I still in the Fs? There's a lot of books, Jesus. I don't know why, but randomly I have the song Chocolate Rain stuck in my head. And I haven't listened to that song in years. Why am I cursed? Well, I mean, it's a kind of... Well, I think the true meaning behind Chocolate Rain is actually not a good one. But it is catchy. Chocolate Rain... Doon, 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 doon. Chocolate Rain... But I'm pretty certain it is, like, not a good one. Why is all the songs filled with, like, mass suffering or dark backgrounds always the catchiest? It just, it's weird. It's so weird. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate Rain. Doon, doon, doon. I'm actually surprised he still does stuff. And I see what's funny enough, sometimes he randomly will post in like other content creators or other YouTubers like comment sections in like the most random of places. So I think like to a degree, the people that get videos recommended to them is like kind of done in more popularity based and everyone gets them. It's not just catered to you. It's a system, man. It's system playing into the system. I think it was actually in a Mr. Beast video too. I think he ran into a window, which, I mean, that sucks, but it's nice that he does stuff still. Like I said, the golden era, the golden triangle. Triangle? I don't know, I was gonna go with that one. It was just the golden era of YouTube. Where everyone, it was like big, but not as big. Everyone knew each other, you know, people cared. And then, I mean, nowadays, everything's just so corporate on YouTube, and there's so many people out there, and you don't really have, like, that same camaraderie as you did with, like, old school YouTube. And I think that's what a lot of people miss, just that. I heard you were singing Chocolate Rain. Yes, it randomly, you know, it just popped up in my brain. It happens. Just like the Nui Nui song. Nui Nui, eh, na 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 na. Maya, Maya, hey. I don't know. It's just, it's core memories. Core memories that exist in my brain. I can't tell you why I just randomly started thinking about Chocolate Rain. I don't even have any chocolate. It's just like, it exists. So therefore it does. That favorite songs, Chocolate Rain. It's a good one. I'm trying to think of like what YouTube or YouTuber driven music that was my favorite, but I really can't think too much of. Oh, I would say songs by Lindsey Sterling. Of course, I can't sing to those because they're all just, you know, they're violins. I don't speak violin. But you had her, and then a Grammy as well. I can't remember her first name. She's the one that unfortunately got killed by a crazed fan. It's a shame. But it's just, oof. It's crazy just to see all that stuff. Like, that's the great thing about YouTube, is that, you know, unfortunately, you know, when some people have passed on to the next life, you still have them exist to a capacity still, which is nice. You're not truly ever forgotten. Well, I mean, well, no, technically we do live in the day and age that you can't technically be forgotten. Unless, of course, the internet gets wiped, or your entire existence gets wiped from the internet. Because usually it would just go with, you know, before the internet. People would eventually just, you know, die, and then people would kind of know your voice and such, and your memories, and your mannerisms, and then those people passed away. And then people, you know, eventually you just got forgotten there. But now there's power of recording. You do have, you know, some safeguards in that. But then again, of course, if the entire Earth explodes, I think the only people that are going to be remembered are the Beatles. So I think their songs were shot out into space. I think only they were shot out in space. I don't remember. No, the other one, Dragosti de Tai. I butchered that name so much. A.K.A. the Numa Numa song. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of, like, old school YouTube. You also have, like, the Crazy Frog song. I'm not even going to attempt to sing. But there was that. That got really popular. And then anything from Joji, when it was Filthy Frank. That stuff got popular. For some reason, I just immediately think of the Shut the Fuck Up song. Shut the fuck up. Da-da-da-da-da. It was so popular. That was a wild pivot from, like, going from Filthy Frank to, like, mainstream music. That is wild. Not many people can pull something like that. And the fact that he's a YouTuber, or a YouTuber that got into music, Because most people, sometimes when they transition from, like, YouTube music, or just a YouTuber that decides to do music, I mean, it could be, like, pretty awful. Like, really, really awful stuff. For instance, like the Logan Paul stuff and Jake Paul. And some people would argue the KSI stuff. I never really got into KSI, though. Like, his Try Not to Laughs, I think, is, like, the only thing I really recognize him from. Not so much his music. God, my neck is, like, not happy, but I'm powering through. I'm powering through, man. Alright, let's see if I can drink coffee without... Okay, there we go. I think I slightly broke my microphone as I shifted to drink coffee. It's fine. It's a very touchy wire, apparently. It's always the wires. Always the cabling. I really should... I don't know. I'm like the worst streamer. I don't have backup systems. I feel like I need backup equipment. Actually, I think I do have a backup headset that my mom got me, but it's... I think it's not really that good. It was on sale at like a thrift store. But some microphones, I mean, they do work in the cheaper variety. And plus, if I remember correctly, most content creators state microphones are the one thing you need to heavily invest in. Which, I mean, I would agree. Because apparently people would rather put up with, like, something grainy in a video than that. Have you tried it yet? Tried what yet, Laurels? Like, to fix my microphone? I haven't fully tried it yet. It was literally just happened right before I started streaming, is when my microphone decided it wanted to have some problems. Hold on. Those... Okay, I need tailoring? I only got 2 books of tailoring. Okay. The headphones from the thrift store. I have not. They're still in the box. I fear I don't want to try them. I've dealt with crappy microphones. My first microphone, I believe... Ooh, I got so... Wait a minute. Why do I have so many magazines of this? What is going on here? How many magazines of this crap? Oh my god, I've got stealth magazines. These are too many magazines. I just need 1 magazine of each type. That's it. But I think my first ever microphone that I used was, I think it was a Gateway microphone. And it was a free, it was like a little stand thing and everything. It was so bad. And then it's just always been headsets ever since, instead of like freestanding microphones. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of the freestand microphones, plus I never really... I don't know, I don't like... I guess, speakers on computers. I like headphones, because I always just needed, you know, that sort of stuff. And hello, Finn! Welcome in! How fares the day? The internet seems to be standing firm, but my microphone might have a bad wiry connection. So I have to be in a very hunchbacky position to go ahead and speak. So my neck is going to be feeling it. But welcome in. Hopefully everything's good. Because you're a hoarder. It's not because I'm a hoarder, Laurels, okay? Alright, you know, if it works... And, you know, you never know, you might need it later, okay, in life. I don't know why you would need, you know, a Gateway original microphone. But, you know, you just never know. You never know. It's like dads who collect random pieces of wood. They might need it one day. And, I mean, to a degree, I mean, my dad has done that with stuff. So it is a thing that does exist. Or sometimes you just don't want to throw things immediately away. I mean, if it's broken and you have no intentions of fixing it, I mean, definitely throw it away. Or try to find, like, a replacement. I don't know, that's the one thing I'm a little bad at. I mean, I swap out parts here and there, but, I mean, there's some stuff I'm not gonna even swap out. Like, I'm not gonna rewire something just for it to work. I feel like there's another book type I'm missing. But I don't know what it is. But you know what? For now, we have proper book stuff. Look at that. Almost all of our bookshelves are filled up. We have a proper study. Amazing. Alright, let's see. No, not the desk. Give me this. Okay, I only got one of those. And I only got one of those. Alright, so all the magazines are here. And they're already read. That's what I like to see. Alright, so that's all set. We got the trapping. We got some additional books. So these are all overflow books. I have no idea what to do with. Nice. Amazing. And I still don't know what to do up here. The bathroom's complete. I got a little game room. I just have the random soda machine. I've got the random thing there. I've got... I mean, I could do railing. Or I could do wall here. And then wall there. If I can do one wall here. Archway. And then there, I think I'll be okay with that. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. I don't know what I would be doing it for. But we'll just... I mean, storage seems like it would make the most sense being up here, but I have the storage room downstairs. But I can't think of any other rooms to do anything with. I just don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, my guy is, like, severely depressed. Why are you severely depressed? I only ate one thing of food, and I'm pretty certain I got rid of your depression. Okay, that's... You know what? That's fine. Oh, yeah. The heat wave has been crazy. And, yeah, working in a kitchen that's, like, naturally hot. It's like all those pizza places. Oh, that would be... Yeah, that's... Ugh. That seems insufferable. Oh, I can't do an archway. That's not gonna work. Not at all. I'd have to do a single door, but why would I do a single door? I feel like I just need to put railing here. But would I do railing all the way across? I don't know why I would do railing all the way across. I mean, I could do railing all the way across until I accidentally sprint and then I vault over it automatically and then I die. So, I mean, that could happen. I might have to come back to this because I really don't know what I'm doing with this. I have not been inspired upstairs. But okay, at least I know that one plan failed, which is build an archway here. Because if I do a wall here, I mean, that does protect me. But that means I need to put, like, a single door right here. And then that means this turns into one giant room. And I'm not really a fan of that. That's a little weird. I don't know. I think we're just done with the wood stuff right now because I ran out of ideas. It's a work in progress. I could probably, though, start on maybe working on the garage or workshop area outside. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I don't know. Like I said, I'll figure it out. I gotta lean back and stretch. So let's see if my microphone breaks. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, stretch it. Ooh, actually, back here, my microphone is still picking up. Oh, there we go. Owie. Oh, my internet. Kidding. Oh, if it's not one thing, I swear to God, it's another. It's just... Okay, we're still on Defcon 1. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, boy. You know what? I'm gonna sit here, and I'm just gonna offload my planks. Because, you know, it's riveting gameplay. Alright? And, I'm just gonna sit and chillax a little bit. And, you know, I'm just gonna pause because the internet has died. It's fine. It's gonna be touch and go. Always touch and go. It's always something. Well, it used to be a nice stream around these parts. It's not fully up, the stream. I'm only getting, like, 3,000 to 4,000. So that's nice. That's beautiful. It's... Like I said, there's a reason why I have named this stream Defcon 1, because that's where we're at. I feel like, though, it's gonna be... Oof. Man, that sucks. That means, I mean, I probably can't even play Dead by Daylight tomorrow. If it messes up. So I did get, you know, penalized for 15 minutes. Because it just randomly decided to go out on me, too. Like, offline. It's just... Oh, man. Dang it, Bobby! Dang it, Bobby, indeed. My God. We're gonna get a little nauseated, but nothing you can't handle. I'm also not a... Oh, okay, Laurels. Yeah, definitely everyone needs to be careful in this heat. You know, I wonder, if I have to think about it, the heat could also be messing with internet lines. I mean, that does happen. Which is, you know, a little unfortunate. Alright, I see it dying again. It's fine. You know what, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but, you know, the quality might be going down a little bit. We're getting hit with everything. I need to eat some food. So let's eat some food. I gotta get rid of my depression. And, you know, we'll just go from there. I'm just glad that I can, you know, record. It just gets a little annoying because I have to mark down the times that I gotta trim. But at least you get the full VOD with, like, no issues of video quality and stuff on YouTube. So, I mean, that's the good thing. It's just, you know, it ruins the live experience. So, I mean, I could always cut, you know, the stream loose early if it's, you know, gonna be consistent problems. I'd rather have a short stream that works than one that is just a smorgasbord of, like, disappointments here and there. Because my intention is not to ruin nights, it's to make nights better. I need to cure this depression. Hold on here. I'm so depressed. My boy's so sick. Can I get around the corner, please? From the invisible wall I'm just randomly bumping into. Thank you. All right, let me just read this book. But yeah, when I did my stretches, you know, because I am getting a little stiff in this position. My God, it's just the microphone is breaking. It's weird. I don't know why it works in this position, but you know what it is. What it is. All right, let's see. No, okay, we read the book and it's still not enough. I need. Oh wait, I'm grabbing the book, so I'm not. Never mind. You know, I know how to play this game. It's okay. It's fine. And the internet's back to being dead. You know what? I'm gonna read these books. So hello to YouTube. I'm just sitting here, you know, reading some literature, getting rid of, you know, all these problems. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm not really getting rid of problems. I'm just, you know, stacking problems at this point. So many problems. So many problems for some reason. I am but here to suffer. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but the humbling is upon me. No, stop. Don't open up the window to your bedroom. You can't even open those windows, sir. It's the only bad thing about this upstairs is I accidentally hit the window. Alright, let's see here. I think I've spent enough time in my base that I gotta do something. I gotta stretch my virtual legs. The screen is melting. It's fine, Laurels. It's fine. It decided it wanted to go back up to my normal 8,000 kbs. But it's, you know, it's something. It's we're definitely having the internet on the ropes right now. Like I said, everything will be fine in the VOD on YouTube. It's just, you know, the live service, you know, is just ain't the best. And I do apologize for that. It's just, this is a week of scuffness. Alright, let's see here. I want to tow some of these damaged vehicles. Because I want to get that stuff prepped. And I also got to carve a path on the bridge to Louisville. That's my actual goal right now. So I want to go and explore the mall. So let's explore the mall. Well, probably not today. It may just be like an in-base chill area because, I mean, I'm just getting hammered by, you know, a bunch of garbage everywhere. Let's see. Where am I gonna park this? Let's do, you know, I'm just driving over open graves. It's, you know, it's fine. It's fine. They're already dead. I can drive vehicles over that stuff. It's okay. There we go. We're doing a little off-roading there. I got one short for Project Zomboid. It's fine. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else that's usable of shorts. Oh boy. Come on, car. Come on, car. There you go. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of off-roading in the van. Nothing crazy. Alright, I really hope the off-roading in vehicles isn't damaging my car. That would be a little bit of a problem. Why is my guy depressed again? You're outside. There's no reason for you to be getting depressed like this. No, I really can't tow all these vehicles. Well, I mean, I can tow all these vehicles. I'm just choosing not to. I just want a clear path to the bridge. That's all I want. Oh, boy. So I gotta make sure it's on the one side of the yellow line. There we go. That's acceptable. So that's detached there. So any car I can tow just needs to go on this side. So we got this car I can probably tow. It's the burned out wrecks that are gonna be really annoying. I know it is. Well, I'm gonna have to boop them out of the way. This is gonna be such a big problem. But I am close enough to my base that if my van were to die, it's gonna be a-okay. You know, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So let's just, you know, boop, there we go. Oh, perfect. Alright, let's see. How am I gonna be able to do this? So I just want to drive my car across this bridge. But there's a lot of car wreck things in my way. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tow this crap. I think we can't tow this. Hold on. I'm pretty certain I can't tow this. I'm about to find out. You know, it allows me to tow the burned out vehicles. It allows me to... I can tow them. Oh, this is gonna be easy. And here I was thinking I couldn't tow burned out wrecks, because it wasn't allowing me last time. Oh, this might take a while, though. This will literally take a little bit. It's fine. I've got plenty of gas. Oh, this is a project. I already know it is. There we go. That's fine. Now I see my internet cutting out again. You know what? It's okay. That's fine. Let me just, you know, move this over here. Let me get into, you know, a little bit of a position. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, really? Alright, we'll just pause it here while people can come back. Or maybe my internet will come back. Oh, my lord. Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuffs. Jesus, had to power cycle my box. You know, I mean, that does sound a little dirty, but you know what? It is what it is. My God, though. This internet has been such poopiness. Actually, no words can express the disappointment in just my technology right now. You know, it's fine. You know, it happens. Again, I swear to God, my career path should be a YouTuber at this point. Because it's just, the streaming ain't just working out with all the tech issues. I say that sarcastically. But you know, I mean, there's always a point in time. You know, but it looks like power cycling my box. You know, no innuendos there intended. Seems to have maybe fixed something. You know, sometimes you just need to turn it off and turn it on again, and it works. Alright, let's just... I probably won't be streaming, though, for too much longer, especially if this is the malarkey I'm running into. Alright, hold on. I know I got some zombies coming after me. Mr. Zombie person, Thank you. There we go. I know there's more there. I know there are but more demons that exist. I saw you, ma'am. I see you. Hello there, ma'am. Can I help you? I'm trying to move some of these burned out wrecks on this bridge so I can use it, but it seems you are, you seem to be a little busy, ma'am. There's also, ooh, there seems to be something stuck out of your leg. Oh, ma'am, can I help you? You know, with the crowbar. Hold on, ma'am, come here. Okay, there we go. Did that fix you, ma'am? Nope, you're still stuck. Hold on, ma'am. I will unstick you. Don't worry. Oh, I don't trust this at all. You know what? We're just gonna solve a problem. There we go. You know, sometimes when zombies get stuck on bridges, you just gotta be a little proactive with the crowbar. You know, it's fine. Now I can go back to towing all these vehicles. My life is very fascinating. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Big boy stuff? Big boy stuff. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I'm losing my mind. But yeah, we're back for no laurels until God knows what happens. Still, you know, running into a little bit of some problems with the microphone, but you know what? One problem at a time, if I can, you know, even have that luxury. Oh, that's a really long bread knife stuck in her knees. Alright, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, Jesus. No Jesus is here. Jesus left a long time ago. I'm gonna see if I can clear this bridge. And honestly, I might just end the stream before it gets even worse. And I'm not really sure how it could get worse at this point, but you know, I'm sure that if there's a will, there is but a way. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. I can tow one vehicle. How many more can I tow? Oh, sorry, no. Tow it. There you go. I have no idea what vehicle I am towing now. That is a little bit of a problem. I am towing absolutely no vehicles. Hold on. I gotta boop one. I still have no idea what I'm towing. Okay, we're ghostly towing a vehicle. I don't know how I towed that one burning wreck. There's nothing being towed there. There's nothing being towed there. Oh no. Oh, there it is. What was being towed? I don't know what was being towed. Dash Elite. So I think this is the dash. That might be the dash. Can I tow it? It does not want to be towed. Oh boy. You know what? We just might have to do some old school towing, I think. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. Where is it? There it is. Side road? No, not on my watch, Laurels. Not on my watch. I will get out of here. I will have this main road. It shall be mine. Alright, I don't think that one's gonna budge. See, we're slowly pushing it. Oh man. Why can't I just, you know, maybe if I tackle it from the other side of the road? Maybe. There we go. Alright, that really damaged my vehicle. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay. I can't get on the other side of it. We knew my van was on its last legs. Alright. It is what it is. I just don't want to lose any of these items. Well, why can I tow certain vehicles and others I can't? That makes no sense. I don't know why I can't tow this one car. I really don't. I mean, I'm able to move it. That much I do know. Though I am messing up that police car. Oh, I see my internet dropping again. Okay, really? Is this what we're doing now? You know what? It's fine. We'll come back to that. You can't see it, but I'm going back to base. We got internet problems. I got microphone problems. It's fine. You know what? We're gonna cut it loose. We're cutting it loose today. Jesus, I'll have to think about that one, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna get those cars out of there. It does present itself a unique problem. So, you know, it was just a nice, chill stream today of me being in the base, doing wood stuff and that. You know, it's fine. YouTube can probably only see this. It's all right. It happens. You know, I gotta keep the party going a little bit. I'm sure everyone watching this on Twitch is gonna be so confused. Where did this man go? He was but on a bridge. And then when I returned, there was but no bridge, but he was back in his base. Alright, since I already have depression. Oh, it's my last superfood. It's my last superfood, but it's fine. I've already got depression. I'm just powering through with what I can do with. Because, you know, I will admit, it is a little ridiculous with the amount of tech problems that I have just apparently just ran into. It is what it is. Alright, let me read a book this time. You know, the proper book reading this way. Okay, there we go. The internet has stabilized. That's right. I've teleported from a bridge to my base. And I've eaten food. And I'm now reading books to cure my depression. It's fine. You know what? It's just we're dealing with sorcery right now. Witchcraft, even. Ooh. Craziness, craziness. But I definitely am going to be wrapping up the stream here. Because, I mean, it ain't going to get better. I'm going to be, you know, I like to be optimistic and full of hope. But you also have to be a realist. And this situation is just not good. So let's just, I already see it dipping again. It's fine. Oh, it's so fine. You know what? No, can I sleep? Can I get a little more hours? Hold on here. Nonsense, it's great. Oh, okay, Laurels. Alright, I'm just losing my mind over here. You know, just a little bit. Alright, I do have a bunch of maps. You know, I forgot about the maps. Let me just grab some maps. And I'm gonna put them somewhere. Do I do a map filing case? No, probably not. And there's the anointed map. There we go. We're just gonna do a little bit of moving. You know, we're dealing with some sorcery on the Twitch side of things. But, you know, it all makes sense in the recording that's gonna pop up on YouTube. Trust me, I won't steer you wrong. I'm just powering through this day, powering through this stuff. It's fine. Oh, wait, I have room for another bookcase. I still have no idea what I'm doing with this rug. Wait a minute, don't I actually have another spare filing cabinet? Hold on here. Don't I have 2 filing cabinets? I don't remember. Why would I have 2 filing cabinets? I'm not really a 2 filing cabinet kind of guy. I do have a... Okay. It's fine. Apparently I was a 2 filing cabinet individual. So we're gonna move this filing cabinet. It's gonna be nothing but maps, I feel like. And it's gonna be in the little office area. Alright, there we go. Come here, Mr. Filing Cabinet. We're just gonna face him... Yeah, we'll just face him forward. Why not, right? Who cares? It's just a filing cabinet that I'm apparently standing through. There you go, Mr. Filing Cabinet. It's fine. There we go. It makes sense now. No longer sitting in a filing cabinet. You know, that's nice. Let's not be stuck in a filing cabinet. I hate it when that happens. I refuse to be filed away like some vanilla envelope. Oh, there's more not anointed maps. Joke's on me. I thought I got all those. Apparently not. Okay, now I do. I'm just killing time for my person to get tired, go to sleep, and then, you know, I start the day anew. Virtually. Even though that's not gonna do anything. In my current situation. I got fancy green rug that, you know what, it can just stay in there. Alright, what is this garbage on the floor? Metal shelves. Oh boy. I still got metal shelving. I was getting rid of tiles. And I still got more tiles. More shelves. I need more crates for the tiles. Oh, it's just, I'm dreaming of tiles. I'll have to do a tile check maybe some other time. You know what? It's fine. What else is on the ground that I can't see? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got some... Oh, I can probably move these shelves in my backpack. You know, I gotta figure out where some of the stuff is. That's still gonna be for... the outside. So we're just gonna have a little shelving pile over here. It's fine. Who doesn't have a large shop shelves pile? You know, I've upgraded from a plank pile to a shelf pile. Everything has gone sideways. I've lost the plot so long ago. I just don't know anymore. Is there any more garbage anywhere on the floor that I can't see? Probably. But you know what? Let's just, you know, just check. Okay, so I think it's just the large metal shelving. And I guess I could throw this outside. That's technically where the metal shelving's gonna go, outside. So we're gonna throw the metal shelving outside. You know, it's a little rainy, it might get a little rusty, but at this point, I could care less. I dream of tiles and metal shelves. I'm gonna ditch it outside. And, go to bed. After this day, Jeebus. I mean, it was a pretty nice day, though, I will admit. Didn't really do, like, a whole lot. But, you know, we make do with what we are dealt with in life. And I have been dealt something very crazy. It's fine. I'm placing shelves outside in the middle of the rain. No problems there. Alright, I see my internet taking a shit again. It's fine. Again, it'll look better on YouTube whenever I can get it, you know, sent there. It's fine. Oh, that's gonna be so fun trying to upload too. Because I see everything just dying in the stream manager on my one screen. It's okay. Where's the water fountain? Oh, I fill up my water. I still gotta do stuff there, but I see that it is melting, yes. Alright, let's just go to sleep. Alright, let's just realign our chakras. There we go, perfect. Excellent. Such rivetingness. Okay, there we go. Ooh, 6 a.m. on the dot, perfect. Perfect place to also, you know, end the stream early, because that's where I am in my life. That's where we are. Alright, let's just Swap screen. Oh, this is gonna be fun trying to do a just chatting screen. Yeah, when my microphone was like cutting out. This is phenomenal. It's oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this was, you know, I do apologize for all the strange tech issues. It seems that this is a Murphy's Law week. I've got consistent internet problems, apparently still. I mean, it's a lot better than yesterday, but it's still poop. And then I've got surprise microphone issues today, which I was not prepared for. So that's cool. So I get to play around with my microphone, figure out how I can get it to not be stupid. Because, like I said, I think it is the wire, because every time I wiggle it, it kind of cuts a little in and out, and depending on where I am, it's like very positional. So that's cool. I mean, this cable barely moves as it is, so I don't understand why it's the cabling. Jesus. Alright, so since my internet has been pretty garbage, I think the schedule was for Dead by Daylight to be tomorrow. However, I already know that's probably a bad idea, so I'm gonna have to rechange the schedule again. And I think it's gonna be Project Zomboid. Because honestly, it's a single-player game, it's a safe bet. So I'm gonna, you know, just bet safely. And especially if I have microphone problems, if I can't sort those out, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying not to cancel the stream, or, you know, because I don't like to cancel the stream stuff, but it's a lot, I will admit. But hey, I'm in 2 hours-ish of a stream. I mean, that's acceptable. It's just a classic stream. When I used to do 2 hours when I first started, it's fine. Alrighty. But yes, so today I'm wrapping it up because we just keep running into internet problems, and I got microphone problems. I got troubleshoot. Maybe things will be better tomorrow. One should always have hope, or more hope for tomorrow, and just, you know, try to survive the day that's giving you a big hammer in the posterior, unconsensually. Technology. Tomorrow, I'll switch the schedule. We're going to be probably going back to Project Zomboid, because it is the safer option, and I feel like I'm just going to get penalties after penalties if I even try to stream anything multiplayer this week. I'm still trying to slate, or not slate, that's not the correct word. It's still slated for Amnesia the Bunker on Friday. I'm gonna see if that's even a possibility. Because, you know, at that point, I mean, it's a lot of factors. And I'm gonna see if I can maybe overnight a cable for my headset. I don't know if that's possible or not, but we'll see. Alrighty, though. But, yeah, geez. You know, these are the streams that build character. And I got, you know, 2 possible shorts out of it, so I got my content. I don't care. It's fine. It's all fine. I do apologize once again for all the tech issues. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, but, you know, it's how you handle the situation. All right? That's how it is. All right, everyone. Before I get any more gray hairs, old enough already. Thank you for those that stopped on by. For those that partook in conversation, it was always a pleasure. Regardless of tech issues, it's always fun. But, you know, it could be even more fun without the tech issues. And like I said, the schedule for the rest of the week, I'm still going to try to power through. It's going to be Project Zomboid tomorrow. I'll update that again a second time in the Twitch schedule, and then Friday it's still gonna be Amnesia the Bunker, but it might be short streams depending on the internet. If the internet's still acting up, I'll try to aim for a 2-hour mark, because I can't well, I'm just gonna choose not to power through, you know, 13 droppages like the olden days. I won't do that to you. I'm gonna treat you right, don't worry about it. Alrighty. I want everyone to have a great rest of your night. Sleep well, be well, dream well. May your internets be blessed. May your microphones not have bad cabling. Because, you know, it's... Again, it builds character. It's fine. Alright, everyone. Thanks for sticking by. I salute ya. Alrighty. Or hold on, before I do that. In case, you know, for the live viewers watching, like I said, I do upload everything to YouTube. So I gotta, you know, trim some stuff from this VOD, make it a lot, you know, flow a lot nicer, and you get to see all the parts you missed out when my screen was melting, apparently. So, I mean, there's that. You don't have to, but it'll be there. Alrighty. Until next time, farewell, Wanderers.